What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Showtime is the Blaze King with King's Critiques, and we're here for Sakamoto Days, Season 2. Don't ask me why I started on that. I was going to say number 2, and I don't know why. But, before we get started off with everybody's favorite gangsters, mafia, crew, whatever you want to call them, hitman, assassination, whatever, all those words can be properly used to describe what's going on here. Beforehand, though, I do want to apologize about the air conditioner, because air conditioner, 80 degrees, apologies. If you're checking the show out, don't forget, leave a comment on your thoughts of the show, the season, whatever you have in mind, to converse with myself or others, because it's highly encouraged and appreciated, because I do like having conversations with people, as well as it's good for the algorithm. But if you're just into helping somebody out, and I know that's like rare nowadays, at least let the video run through to let me get the watch time, because it's good for the algorithm. Hit the like button, subscribe, and that being said, get to it. Oh, and there was a strobe light warning, so like, if you're epileptic, do be careful. Also, fake news, people don't just meet people working at a grocery store and fall in love. Like, it's great for the sake of fiction, but nowadays meeting people at a job and falling in love and all that shit is fake news. Oh, hey, cool. We had the hot chick in the beginning of the season. Oh, hey, she's comforting him before she kills him. Yes, please. Oh. So she's a porcupine. I mean, that still does not deny the yes, please statement, because, like, listen, she's kind of fine, so, like, if that was what happened in my last moment of life, I'd be fine with that, personally. Now, is that her name because of how she kills people? Or is that her name because, look at that! Sorry, I'm not gonna be that down bad. That's probably a lie, but... And separated. Man just fucking laid out all of his body parts like it's sushi. And that guy has some OCD about him. Is he really going to buy the book that's missing if he can find it? He literally did just go buy the book that was missing. That's great. Well, yeah, of course, they're horror movies. What do you expect? What horror movie is... Correction. I was about to say what horror movie isn't R-rated. There actually were some movies back in the, like, 80s and 90s that were PG-13 because they didn't show the blood and nobody swore, nor was there nudity. So, what do we consider them, by the way? Like, are they the good guys? Are they the bad guys? Or are they just kind of like the middle of the ground guys to where if they help out the bad guys, whatever. If they help out Sakamoto's gang, cool. You can't back up in the middle of the highway, bitch. Like I said, you can't back up on the highway, bitch. Like, old man's asleep. He doesn't give a shit. Okay, doesn't matter if you were... Like, come on. I know y'all are, like, in a line of work that kill people anyway, but when you're not killing the people you're supposed to be killing, at least know how to drive. Like, matter of fact, here's the pet peeve of the episode. I'm not a driver, but I still would be able to drive better than most people who actually have a license. Because here's the thing. When you're making any sort of, like, lane change or turn, use your turning signal. They're there for a reason. Like, it's not hard. Like, when you're going into another lane, make it early enough so that people can see it, and move. Like, it's entirely different if one of your turning signals is, like, broken or something. Because then you, like, I don't know, fucking turn on the other signal and, like, point if you're going in the opposite direction. Or just don't turn on at all. Which, in that case, you YOLO it, because someone might hit you, someone might not. But that's also the risk if you don't use them at all, you fucks. And this is literally a PSA, because, like, there's a lot of you dumbasses out there that just don't use their signals for any reason. There's a lot of stupid people driving out there. Like, went to two concerts over the weekend. During one of them, we got cut off making our turn into the correct area because somebody didn't want to wait 2 minutes. And that wasn't an issue about turning signals. That was just about somebody, you know, that probably shouldn't have been born from their mother's uterus. Old man just took out that fly. Oh no, old man just took out the entire fucking top half of the vehicle. The look of borderline excitement on Naguma's face there. And everyone behind them is like, what the fuck just happened? Well, hey, they have a convertible now, so that's a W. Holy shit, that man cops. Like, I get a bucket of popcorn. I eat half of it in the theater, and then I have another half just sitting for weeks on end. But hey, until it goes stale, who cares? Well, stale or moldy, because I guess it could go moldy theoretically, but I don't think I've ever seen popcorn mold. That's how a lot of horror movies boil down to be. Like, there's a difference between fear and brutality. Like, the fear is more so from the supernatural movies. Like, everything else is really just, like, gross. Especially when it's, like, a cheap budget horror movie, it's gross. And not even good gross either. Like, you can tell how fake the blood is, and it's just like, meh. I probably don't have my Sakamoto days. No, I think I had that on the old computer. I'm guessing that's more practice. Yep. That means you missed the first one if you got 99 in a row. Yeah, you see, you talk some shit and you're gonna, like, get sent a mental image of being killed. Oh, no. I actually thought that was Sakamoto that was gonna try and stab him in that, like, mental image because he's a clairvoyant. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. If they're after him, why would he not look into it to try and defend himself? Called you a B+. Damn. Didn't the thing that the guy was looking at earlier say S+, though? Like, pretty sure they, like, just changed it a little to fuck with him. Cat. Yeah, that's probably more of the training between the, Sakamoto and Kisuke. Kisuke, is that his name? No, it's that. I forgot the guy's name. Aw, look at that kitty. Listen, as scary as those death row inmates are, I bet you that at least the chick is probably also into the animals. The other three maybe not. Like, the one's a scumbag that probably killed the chick he slept with after the fact. And the other two are just brutal. He's like, yes, it is a valid argument. It is pretty damn cute. I want him. Yeah, I don't blame Shin. Like, as soon as one puppy barks at you, you have to get in there. Nah. You're the one who wanted to look at the cat, and now you have to wait. Uh-oh. Puppy getting angry. I'm guessing one of those inmates is in there, and that's why they're all getting agitated. Okay. Shin, small lesson. When somebody starts talking like that and they're reaching into a duffel bag, your foot should be in the side of their temple. Like, how hard like, I know it's jumping to conclusions, but when someone has a duffel bag and they're talking about, people reaching an ending, you should immediately jump into action. Quadruply so when they're around animals. Because, like, this is a great show, but if there's even one instance of an animal being hurt, I'm done. Like, I probably would have quit Your Lie in April if, the thing that happened with the cat had happened earlier in the series. Because that was honestly the saddest moment of the whole show. I probably would have quit Elf and Lied if it wasn't for the fact she got revenge on those kids pretty much instantly. Well, Shin, you're a fucking idiot for not attacking him to begin with when he started talking like that. But hey, more of the point, at least that's the piece of shit that probably killed the woman he fucked. And hopefully all the other animals that were in those cages he got blasted into got away. Damn, he's ranked lower than she is? Yeah, he just realized it. I hate to interrupt the thing, but again, I'll bring up, the fuck is wrong with the author? Yeah, let's just drop a fight scene in the middle of an animal store. Bruh, that is so fucked up. Again, back turn. Good time to go up and, kick him in the nuts and then repeatedly beat on him. But no, they're not doing what? Like, I get it's entertainment, I get it's media, but why don't they add logic? Like, seriously, when the bad guy has his back turned, why aren't you beating on him? Like, there's a crowbar. He set his axe down. It's like the same thing in a horror movie, actually. Like, when you have the killer down once, why don't you keep attacking them? Or in a thriller movie, when someone's doing a home invasion and you get them down once, why don't you keep on them? I get there's a fight or flight thing that goes on in people's minds, but when you're locked into fighting like Shin is, like, seriously, what is hard with putting his foot directly under this guy's ass to hit his balls? or just right in the back and continue to stomp on the spine. Though that I will agree with. Like, if somebody offered to give me an ending and a proper send-off, I'd probably be like, take me. Because I just cannot live anymore. Like, honestly, right now, this is all happening because y'all were too fucking stupid to attack him while he was reaching into his bag for a second time. Like, you fucked up not attacking him the first time, and now you're fucking up more not having attacked him the second time. Y'all are just awful at your jobs. Like, honestly, if it was Sakamoto there, man will fucking just got up behind the guy real quick and BAM! Double chop to the neck, knocked him out. The ultimate attack! Fire! Hopefully that was in a section of the store where the animals are fine. Oh, wait. Her drunken fighting technique! That's the kind of reaction in anime you get when you know somebody is fucked up and somebody's about to snap. Oh, does he have something more than just a psychic ability awakening? Yeah, Shin's had an awakening. Oh, so he's no longer a mind-reading clairvoyant. He's an actual seer. You know, he totally leveled up there in that moment. Level up! Ah, and we have to wait to see the rest of the beatdown till next week. That's sad. But the one thing I will say before I let the outro play is, I hope all those animals are safe. Like, I don't care to see animals killed. I don't care if it's fiction or not. Like, it's not cool to kill animals, man. The author's fucked up for having a fight scene being in an animal store, but hopefully we get, like, some sort of relief after all this in the next episode that, like, the animals are fine, because, like, seriously, there's so many, like, I was ready to quit a fucking D&D campaign because they offed a dog. Like, very fucked up choice, but number one off the first episode return of the season, I will for a third or fourth time say, fuck you to the person that wrote the thing to have the fight scene happen in an animal store, to where that explosion could have harmed animals, and that is not a thing I hope they announce at the beginning of the next one. Because that is very fucked up. That is a very shitty choice, and why the fuck do people need to do that thing? Matter of fact, like, I read a thing that, like, said even someone playing a horror movie villain refused to do a scene because he was asked to kick a dog. Like, that's the kind of mindset more people should have. Animals are much better than us humans. They shouldn't be hurt, ever. Real life or fiction. Anyway, enough on, my, again, soapbox of logical thinking. Which, actually, no, that is not enough on my soapbox. Again, I will mention, that man turned his back not once but twice to them. And they took neither opportunity. Like, Shin's a clairvoyant. At first, it was literally just mind reading. So wouldn't he be able to read the guy's thoughts of, murder, kill, death, destroy, before he even reached into his bag? So wouldn't have given the perfect opportunity for both of them to just start kicking the ever-loving shit out of him? Or the time he reached into his bag with his back turned to them to grab that rope? Like, am I crazy here? Like, is it not logical thinking to beat the shit out of whoever's about to do something violent? Like, that's why we need more vigilantes, and not just, like vigilantes with good thinking, by the way, not idiots like those two. Because obviously those two don't know when to smell danger when animals do. Because here's the fact, when a guy starts talking crazy shit, do something about it. Like, if a guy's talking crazy shit and he, like, has obviously nothing on his person hidden, that's fine if you just want to leave them talk their crazy shit. But man had a duffel bag. Could have had a gun in it, could have had a rocket launcher in it, could have had something like that in it. But instead they're just like, oh no, he's just a silly man talking some crazy shit. No, you fucking idiots. He's someone you should have taken out before he had a chance to do anything like that. People don't have rational thinking sometimes, though. That's just, like, a thing I'm willing to admit. So you can let me know your thoughts on all that. Could the author have done better and not had the fight scene in an animal store? Did they change it for the anime and in the manga it wasn't? They just wanted to, like, bring more of a dramatic feel to it, because if so, fuck the people who made the anime instead. Am I correct in thinking that Shin and Lu could have, done more? Like, literally, they got fucking 60 pounds of animal food in stores like that. Fucking grab one each and just whack, 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 whack. Not hard. Really, taking villainous people out is a very easy concept. Like, targeting when they're actually villains might be a little harder in real life. But in this case, man has psychic powers. He looks at him, and the things in the man's head are gonna kill, gonna destroy, gonna ruin their lives. And you should have been like, oh, let's take him out. Sorry, I'm just saying they're idiots. Like, cool that Shin got a power up, but they literally could have done shit a lot sooner before the place fucking exploded. Soapbox over. Now, usual outro stuff of, no, that was basically all I had in mind about the episode, so let me know your thoughts on it, because so stupid. That was so stupid. Like, obviously, we'll keep going at it like we did, so, yeah, let me know your thoughts. YouTube, fuck yourselves if you plan on restricting my content for reasons that don't make sense. I haven't even uploaded it yet, and yet I can see the future right now of how I'm going to be fucked with this one. But, that said, let me know your thoughts. Any other shows, movies, etc. I should check out this season, next season, or in general. Hit the like button, subscribe to the gaming channel in the description. Ring both bells, like Facebook, follow Twitter, Blue Sky, TikTok, Patreon, the Purple Guys, Purple Prime for free. And that all being said, playlist, let it run, have conversations in the comment section. Video, wherever YouTube recommends, or the bigger version if you're watching the cut-up video, just to check out what you missed. And now, Ben the Blazer King with King's Critique. Sound, ta for now. Peace.